Hey folks, Machinery Pete here. It's Saturday, August 11th, 2012, and I'm up near Red Wing, Minnesota, in the southeast part of the state. Really nice farm retirement auction today for Roger and Janice Burke. A beautiful line of John Deere equipment, low hour, pretty much all one-owner stuff, and a really interesting sale today given what's been going on here lately. I've been seeing some auction prices, especially on combines, getting softer around the country in some of the really drought-stricken areas. But here in southeast Minnesota, we've had really good rain. Corn and beans look really good. What happened with commodity prices just yesterday, record levels. And now here we have today's sale. This is going to be a really interesting auction. Let's go check it out.
475, 19. 450 down, 75. Here we go. I'm on the money. 475, 555, 475, 500. 475 to the 500. 10 and 15. 110 to the 15, 15, 15. Now 120, 20, 20. 115 to the 120, 120, 120, 20, 20, 20, 20. 115 to the 120, 120, 120, 120, 20, 20, 20. Did you say it? 120, no, 125, 125, 55. Down 130, Kevin. 125 to the 130, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. 130, no, 35, 135, 5, by the good tractor, 135. 130, 135, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 135, 40, 40, 40. 135, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 135, 40, now 40, now 40, here we go. 135, 140, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 135, 40, 40, 40, 135, 40. 135, 140, 140, 140, that tractor needs a whole lot of buying. 135, 140, 140, 140, 40, 40, 40, 40. 135, 140, 140, 140, 140, 40, 40. Fellas, it's got everything. It's set up the way you want it. 135, 140 is all I'm asking for. 136, 137, 137. I have 136 offered. Now 7. Now 138, 139, 139 about the 99. Now 140. And 138 about the 139, 140, 140. Jerry's in 139 about the 140. And 139 to 39, 140. 139 about the 140, 40, 40, 40, 40. 140 now, 141, about the 141, 41. 139, 140, 141, 141, and 142, 142, 142, 140, 142, 142, 142. 140 now, 142, 141, about the 1. Jerry, you said this a little bit earlier. You know what? At the price of corn, you don't have to make too many loads to town, and the price of soybeans. Not too many loads in town, and you've got yourself a new tractor paid for. I'm in 141 with Jerry, right? Now 142. 140, 142, 140, 142. If it feels good, do it. 142, 142, 140, 142, 142, 140, 142, 142. Here we go. All in, all through. 141, 142, 142. 141, 5, now 142, 142, 142, 142, 142, 5. Hey, when you always go hunting with one shell, my friend? 142, 142, 5, now 143. 142, 5, now 143, 143, 143. Charlie's in 142, 5, now 143, 143, 143, 142, 5, now 143, 143, 143, one more time at 143, 43, 5. 143, now 143, 5, 5, 5. Anybody else at 143? Time enough, here we go. At 143, 143, 5, last chance, let's go. 143, 5. I have sold that good tractor for $143,000.
Thank you for that.
174. There you go again. Who's got right down there? A couple $100 for it all. $100 bill. Let's go. $100 down. 125, 125, 125, $120,000, 125, 125, 125, now 30. 125, 130, Charlie's in at 125, now 130. 125, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 30, 30, 30, 125, 130 now, 135, 135. You're up, Charlie. Get him back in. At a 130 now, 135, 135, 135, 135, 135. At a 130, 135, 135, 135. I got 130 now, 135, 5. At 130, 135, 135, 135. Here we go to 135. 132 and a half. Now 135, Kevin. I got 132 and a half, 135. Jerry, one thing for sure I would like to do, if I was buying a used combine, I'd want to buy it from Roger Burke, period. 132.5 is the offered bid. We're asking for 135. At 132.5 now, 135.5, 135, 135. At 132.5 now, 135, 135, 135. Boys, you want to do it? At 135, 135, 135, 5, 137. At 136, 137, 137, 137 now, 138, 8. At 138 down, 139, 139, 139, 99, 139. At 138, 139, 139, 139, 139, 9999, 138, 9. At 138, 139, 139, 139, 139, 99. At 138, 139, 139, one more down, 139, 139. Here we go. At 138 now, 139 now, 140, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. At 139, about the 141, 41, 40. At 139, about the 140. And 141, about the 141, 2. Charlie's in 141, 142. At 141, Charlie's in way in the back, 142. At 141, 142, 141, 2. At 141 now, 142 now, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 142 to the 3. At 142 now, 133, 133, 133 now, 3, 3, 3, 3, 144. At 133 now, 134, 444 now, 145, 145, 145. At 144 now, 145, at about 145, 5, 5, 5, 5, 145 now, 6. At 145 now, 130, you both the same way, 145, 6. At 145 now, 146, about a 6, about 146. At 145, about 146, 146, 146. At 145 down, 6 down, 6 now, 6. At 145, 6. At 145 now, 146, 146, 146, 146. One more time at 146. At 145, thank him though, Kevin. He did a very good job. Thank you very much. 145, 146, 146. At 145, John, what do you think? 146, you're going to drive a long ways to find a combine this low hour. 145.5, John. 145.5. I'll borrow you the extra $500 for a little bit. So we'll meet you down the fair tonight. 145.5. John, I mean it sincerely. You have good equipment on your ranch. Do you want it for 145.5? I got 145 up here in front. 145.5. You're doing the right thing if you buy it. 145.5. Hey, 145, 145.5 now, 146. At 145 now, 146, 146. At 145.5 now, 146, 146. At 145, 46 now, 146.5, 146. I thank you though, John. We appreciate it, Quarters Farms. We appreciate it very much for the good bidding. 146, 145.6 now, 146.5, 146.5, 5, 5. At 146, about the 146.5, 146.5. Here we go to 146.5. Anybody else? 146 now, 146.5. All in, all through now, 146.5. At 146 now, 146.5, 146.5. What do you think now? 146.5, 146.5, now 147.777, 146.5 now, 147. At 146.5 now, 147, 147, 147, 147. At 146.5 now, 147, 147, 147, 147.77. At 147.5, 147.5, 147.5, 147.5. At 147 now, 147.5, 147.5. Thank that good gentleman. Shake his hand, Kevin. 147.5, 147.5. Anybody else at 147 now, 147.5? Sold the good combine for $147,000. Find out where that combine goes, Kevin. Number 27 is our buyer.
Goes to Hastings.
Hastings, just down the road. Next town down. Sold it out, $25. Buyer number 37. We've got the Surge Alamo, 7.5 horsepower. 27.555 at 27.555 27.555 and 27.5 27.750 27.750 at 27.5 27.750 one more time at 27.750 at 27.5 now 750 now 28,000 at 28,000 down about 28 at 27.750 now 28,000 buy it one more time at 28 and 28,250 at 28 about 28,250 50 50 28,250 at 28,250 now 28,555 28,5 28,555 at 28,5 28,5 28,5 28,5 one more time at 28,5 now 750 at 28,5 now 750 now 28,5 now 750 at 28,750 now 29 28 28 28 750 now 28 750 at 29 28 28 750 29 28 28 29 at 29,000 29,000 28 750 now 29,000 at 28 750 now 29,000 at 99 at 29,250 29,250 29 you turn 29,250 at 29,250 29,5 29,555 at 29,5 29,5 29,555 29,5 at 29,555 29,5 29,5 here we go at 29 29,5 Sold it out for $29,250, number 13. Which one do you want? You want both? 13, 12,000 offer down, 13,000. 12, 13 now, 14,000, 14, 13 and a half, 14,000. 13 and a half, 14. Kevin, I took Jerry at 14. You got to be 14.5. 14.5. Jerry's in at 14.5, 15,000. 14.5, 15,000, 15, do it. 15,000, 14, 7.5, 15,000. 14, 7.5, 15,000, 15, 2.5, 5, 15, 5, 5, now 7.5. Then 7.5, now 16,000, 16, 2.5, 16, 2.5, now 5, 16, 5, 7.5, 16, 7.5, 17,000, 17, and 2.5, 17, 2.5, 17, 2.5. Charlie is in at 17,000, 17, 2.5, asking bid. That's 17, 2.5, 17, 2.5, 17, 5, 17, 5. That's 17, 2.5, 17. If you need it, buy it. If you need it, you use it, buy it. 17, 5. 17, 2.5 is the bid. 17.5 now, 7.5. At 17.5 now, 7.5, 17, 7.5. 18.4. Thank you though for the good help. We do appreciate it. Anybody else? 18.2.5 is the bid with Jerry or with Charlie. 18.4. 18.4, 4, 18.4. Sold it for $18,250. 7,000, 3,000, thank you now 4. I got 3,000, 4,000, 4, 5. I got 4,000, 5, 5, 5, 5. I got 4,000, 5, 4,500 then. I got 4,000, 45, 5, 45. I got 4,000 offer down, 4,500, 45, 5. I got 4,000 offer down, 4,500, 42.5. Don't lose it. I got 4,000, 2.5 now, 4,500, 45, 5, and a 52.5 and 55. Now 7.5, he almost did it, 57.5, don't lose the truck. At a 55, 7.5, 6,000, do it quick this time. At a 57.5 and a 6,000, he said nope and walking away. 57.5, 6,000. At a 57.5 and a 6,000, anybody else you want to be 6,000, not about 6,000 and 6,000. Sold it out for $5,750, Kevin's. Go by. $12,000, 12, 2.5, 12, 5, 12, 2.5, 12, 5, now 5, 12, 5, now 7.5, 12, 7.5, 12, 7.5, 12, 7.5, 13,000, 13, 12, 7.5, 13, 2.5, a new hound in the race, 13, 2.5, 13,000, 13, 2.5, boys, now 13, 5, 13, 5, 7.5, I got 13, 5, now 7.5, 13, 5, now 7.5, you guys have done your homework, it's what you're saving, 13, 7.5, 14,000. I got 13, 14 now, 2.5. 14,000 offer down, Charlie now 2.5. Charlie's in at 14 now, 2.5. 14,000 2.5, 14, 2.5. Sir, I'll take 14-1 one time. 14-1. Now 2, Charlie. 14-2. I'll take 2 from you. 14-2 now 3. I got 14-2 now 3, 3, 3. 14-2 3, 4. I got 14-3, 4 now 5, 5, 5. 14, 5, 5, 14, 5 now 6. 14, 5, 6 and now 14, 7 now 7 now 7 now 7. Sir, I sure thank you. 14, 6 and 7. 14, 6 and now 14, 7. Anybody else that want to be 14, 7? Sold it Charlie's way for 15,000. $17,000, 800 and some hours, 16 to 17. Look at 16 to 17, 16.5, folks. That is 16,000, 16, 5, 5, 5. I get 16,000, 5, 5, 5. That is 16,000, 16, 5. What a value. That is 16, 16, 5, 5, 5, 16, 5. One more down to 16, 5. That is 16,000, 16, 5. Time enough. Here we go. That is 16,000, 16, 5. One more down to 16, 5. 16.5. I have sold it for $16,000. Thank you, number 73.